Blackstone presents Burgundy, The Commentators, a collection of episodes from I'll Drink to That, hosted and produced by Levi Dalton.
I'm Levi Dalton, and this is I'll Drink to That, where we get behind the scenes of the wine business. When it comes to Burgundy crus, something that you will hear vignerons say is that one area of Volnay differs from another area of Volnay. Or sometimes they say this about Vaune, or Chambord, or Mory-Saint-Denis. It is said about a lot of different particular villages. There is the idea that the character of the crus in one part of a particular village is different from those found in other parts of that same village. This is one reason why you hear vigneron talking about blending together the wine of several different crus situated within a single village to achieve a true sense of village character in the wine from that village. Benjamin Leroux mentions doing this for his village wine in his interview, for instance. But actually, when you think about it, it can seem a bit odd that two crus from the same village would give a very different character from one another, and that a third cru in that same village might be entirely different from the first two. It can seem odd because the village names are what are used to indicate the areas on many Burgundy maps and many Burgundy labels. And we think of Volnay as a unit containing crus that have a character that is Volnay-like. But the question is, should we perceive it that way? Should the village names be the distinguishing feature in how we understand Burgundy? Françoise Vanier, a geologist who has been studying the crus of Burgundy for 2 decades now, has some answers to these questions, and she is the guest on today's program. To better follow along with what Françoise says, a map of Burgundy, a standard village-centered map of Burgundy, may be a helpful thing to have in front of you. And before we get to her interview, we should recall how the geology of France came to be and how the Côte d'Or as we know it was formed. Geologist Brenna Quigley explained that process in episode 463 of I'll Drink to That.
So the history of the geology of France starts over 300 million years ago. Most people know that Pangaea was a supercontinent that existed in the past. But what a lot of people don't know is that there are actually several different supercontinents.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?